Surprise! No, I didn't go to bed. The Lord is tireless, isn't he? Tireless. Right. I've got a song for you. It's going to make sense. It's another Queen song. You know this? Did you know this? Have a look. So Grace is going to come Monday or Tuesday. She's going to park a car. Grace and Josh park the car down the bottom. I'm just going to shoot down and get them. We're going to, hopefully we can use Jess' trailer. I've got witnesses. I will go in there and we will load the trailer. I will have my shelves done. I will get the small bags, bring them up here, and big stuff will go in the container, just so that we have it empty. Right, so here we go. Yep, it won't come to this. The guys are they're cornered, right? You know that I've been invited to dinner at Chris's father-in-law's. That's his wife's father. He loves me, but he's staying neutral. He knows that they've given me till the end of July. He said Chris is a nice guy. Now, I haven't rung him or told him what Chris did to me, and I don't intend to. But if he chucks my stuff out, it's war. I don't have to do much. I just go to dinner and I say, Chris chucked my stuff out. That's all I do. I just drop a small bomb. I don't give a shit if he chucks my stuff out. But I will drop a small bomb. Sound fair enough? He won't chuck it out though. I'm not, like I said, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but you know. Anyway, here we go. So this is a song. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. Whose song do you think it is? It's a double down song. The Lord's turned it up. Now, remember, when I met Chris's father-in-law, he got out of his car and he said, I've been to 2 Queen concerts. Now, when I put something on my thumbnails, I don't find it. The Lord puts it up. For instance, there's a Goodnight Kiwi. This one. I want to listen to this Jonathan Click, right? I probably need a wee worship. I need worship, a sleep. I'll probably get up and watch it. At the time when this came up, this was flashing. Michael Jackson with the cat. What's going on with the eye? It's the eye of the tiger. Now, I didn't bring that up. God did. He brought this up too. I've never heard this album. I played it. First song, just a second. He's talking about the light and the dark. They've got this new power generation. New power soul. I mean, how much power is in the soul? Not much. Next. Right, oh yes, so see, there's my video. Freddie Mercury. Now that's not the picture that come up. I wanted to find the picture that come up. But his last days, he's fighting AIDS. And he says, and they say, try not to cry. Well, guess what? The Lord's already brought a word. Don't shed a tear for them. Here we go. And here we go. Freddie's last official public appearance was sometime before his death. I shed a tear when Michael died. But that's when the Lord quickened to me, don't shed a tear for them. Do we serve a God who's merciless or merciful? Ask yourself that. So here's the will and testimony. Right. So I thought, well, I'm going to put up this thumbnail. It's going to be really cool. And I thought, well, since I played, I started a joke outside 2 Hinder Street. And I mentioned in my testimony that the Lord showed me there when I was parked outside the house that Hinders was what they were trying to do. I thought, I'm going to go to Google Maps. So here we go. That is Hinder Street. This, just see here, is where I was parked in my car. Now see all those wee houses? That was a new estate. Now it's the old. We're a back section right here. This is the house my parents built. I walked down here with the milk bottles. I parked my car here. Now, see these houses? None of them were there. My dad never got a fence up. It was an iron fence, had a hole in it. The pea paddock was here. So, that's where I tried to go. Now, I thought that I couldn't find the power line that I sat under when I ran away. Now, the Lord has shown me I found it. I found it. It's just that because I'm a child at the time, it's very hard to get my bearings. Now, see this place here called West Lake Reserve. That was the shingle pits. So across the pea paddock, see this, all this land, this was all empty farmland, was the shingle pits. It's basically a quarry. So when I went for that little trip at Christmas, we parked here, the dogs and me, and we walked down here and I saw a power line. So I'm going to go to that power line. Now I'm sure there's another one because it seemed too close. I must have walked quite a way on those little legs with a suitcase because there is only the one power line. Found it. Here I am hunting for it. This is what it looks like. That's the best picture I can get. I got to that. I saw it. Can you see it? I was sitting under that and it was going with my suitcase, wanting to go home, but there was nowhere I could go. And when I was saved, the Lord quickened it to me and reminded me. He saw me there with my suitcase. That's where I tried to go at Christmas. I made it. I didn't think I made it. I did. I made it. So, what's it called? Now, why I made it is because I've had a wee hunt and I thought, oh. Now, the one that I took a photo of is called Champion Reserve. So, there you go. We are the champions, my friends. I thought, it must be Lancewood. Wow. See, I walked on from here. I found that and I couldn't find a power line. I was here. That's how far I walked. Do you want to see where my wee street is? On my little legs. There we go. Down the bottom there. I think that's the end of it. Well, let's have a look. Here's Champion Reserve. Right, there we go. So, there's Hindess Street. A little cul-de-sac there, and there's Lancewood. That's where I thought I would have made it, but there's no power line there. I got all the way to Champion Reserve. You can see the lakes. That's where I was. And then I thought, what's this? Oh Lord, you've left a sign. It's called Glorious Co. Oh Lord, you've left 2 signs. It's called Gemini Solutions. Did you go and see Gemini Man with Will Smith? I did. There was a mural that my daddy gave me when I lived at Hinders Street in the hotel room. It's called Bedtime Story. So, let's have a look at this place. It's glorious. And look at that. It's a Bible. Let's go on to their website. There we go. We're on their website. Remember where it is? It's next to Gemini. Oh, look at that. It's a tree in the Bible. I thought, I got to find out what that scripture is. And underneath that picture says love. Let's see. What do they sell there? Oh, they sell Bibles. They sell journals, you know. Oh, look at that. There goes the rose of adultery. There goes the pearl of great price. And there goes a beautiful diamond like my engagement ring. Isn't that lovely? All in one. So here's the Bibles. Most of them are sold out. Most of them are sold out. But there's one still for sale. This one. So I don't need to find out those scriptures because it's here. Psalm 33. Just trying to help you. 1 Corinthians. Okay, I'll read it. Psalm 33, John 15, 1 Corinthians 3, 1 John 3 and 4. Well, that's not the important thing. I believe this is. I haven't looked up those scriptures for love, but I guarantee it says the greatest is charity. Bullshit. It's love. Psalm 121. Let's read it. Just to, I think the Lord's left it for us to encourage. Okay, let's go. Well, no, we better go duck, duck, go, because you're probably watching. Okay, what was it? Oh, what was it? Oh, what was it? Psalm 121. See, the Gemini man, I've shared my testimony about that piece of artwork. My dad come home with a painting, a print, because he used to get paid great amounts of money, but because he was a plumber with his own business, it used to come in dribs and drabs, so he bought us big presents. He bought both my sister and I these prints. Mine was called Bedtime Story. The image is a copy, and I've shown you, and it's in the Will Smith movie as a mural. But the pillows in the mural become the book. So in the portrait that I got given, it was a book. It was called Bedtime Story, and the sister, the big sister, was reading a story to her little brother. And then when I went to art school, I found a favourite artist, and he was like at art school. His name is Alan Pearson. He's from Christchurch, and I found that he was the one who did the painting, because I went home and I looked, never knew who he was, and then he was approaching me at art school saying, I want to do your portrait. And it's just another sneaky, subtle, demonic picture of the serpent. He said, those eyes, those eyes. He made an appointment, and I went up, and guess what? He was a no-show. Lovely, eh? Right, let's have a look at... Oh, why did I put Strongs? I hope that's not something I was supposed to do. I love the Psalms. Right, let's stay away from Bible Hub. Bible Gateway. Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor mine eyes lofty. Never do I exercise myself in great matters, or in things too high for me. Surely I have behaved and quieted myself as a child that is weaned. of his mother. My soul is even as a weaned child. Let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth forever. You like? I like. Right, I'm going to finish here. Lord, let me finish here. 6 parts. I'm going to link them all to part 1, and I'm going to throw that in the description of every single one of these. I have a habit of that. So you press part 1 and then you go to the description and you can see all the parts. Right, bless you.